Let's see how we're doing here. Because usually we don't record this long. Woo!
We good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the audio's all good.
Okay.
This has a max of about 2 hours, 20 minutes.
Okay.
It's going to be like a 64 gig file.
Send it to Zach. He'll figure it out.
Yep.
Did you hit record on there?
Yeah, it's been.
Oh, I thought you stopped it.
No.
Oh, okay.
Not at all.
Oh. Jesse, you pee too slow! Probably doesn't help that I just yelled at him.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
I mean, it's just a dating sim so far.
it is.
Sorry. Your underwear doesn't have a pee flap. I have to do my thing. Pee flap. Plus, I had to blow my nose. I had to check to see if I had any peanut butter in my beer.
There we good?
I think we're good.
Okay. So, what are we picking? Because we're going after Yuri, right?
Yeah, unrestrained.
I was gonna say ambient, but yeah, let's do unrestrained.
Good pick.
Because she's the deeper stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Entropy.
She's more about so like a word like cage.
Or
We
tenacious.
picked Cage before, actually.
Did it work for her?
Yes.
Okay. Massacre.
Captive.
Yeah.
Captive?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because she's not specific about. She's not like direct about anything.
I don't think
We did fantasy before, and that was for Netsuki.
Right.
Yeah.
Because she says what she wants.
Right. I think
philosophy. Yeah.
Okay.
Grief. Maybe.
Inferno might be.
Horror. She likes horror stuff.
Oh,
But
true.
didn't horror? Wasn't that somebody else's thing last time?
I don't think so. I think it was other ones that we thought.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Hopeless existence or empty. Or pain. I think pain worked for her, didn't it?
No.
Oh, really?
No.
Uncontrollable.
Oh.
Good pick.
Yeah.
Unrequited.
Yeah.
Oh. Ugh. Okay.
Determination?
Yep. Passion?
No, it's too specific.
Raindrops.
Disoriented or sadness? Or fear? Oh.
Nope. I think we did fear before and I forgot.
Infallible.
Good pick. Disarray?
That sounds like a good one.
You think that
Yeah,
would?
it sounds like a her word.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Nice email.
Variance.
Okay. Uncanny.
Yeah.
Intellectual?
No.
No.
Too specific.
I would say... Maybe frightening. No, anxiety or... What's that? Covet? Covet?
Covet might be. Yeah.
Okay. Kawaii. Misfortune?
Sure. No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nope.
After image.
After image or melancholy?
No. Melancholy is too specific. After image is the word she would use to describe.
I mean, there's more than one that's going to be her because
Yeah.
there's 10 words here and 3 girls.
Yeah.
Was it effluent? Effluent?
I don't even know what that word means.
Let's pick it. Hey! Doki Doki.
Do it. Just throw that. Just throw one in that direction.
No, it's a cute thing. Bunny.
Meager.
Meager.
Good. Okay.
We got mostly Yuri's this time.
Oh yeah.
I think there was
oh,
like 18 of them were all
Yeah.
Yuri.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think there's only 2 of them that we kind of messed up. 2 or 3.
Another day passes. Got a little more
I got a
comfortable.
question. Do we have to read all the poems again?
They're different poems.
I know, but we have to do the same thing.
Yes. Why?
All right.
This is a psychological horror.
Hi, Dan.
Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today.
I'm just not used to being you being in the club. That's all.
I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway.
Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack?
No thanks.
Eh?
That's not like you at all.
I have my reasons. Why don't you take a look at your purse, Sayori?
Eh? Why that all of a sudden?
No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it.
Uh-huh.
Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori.
That's not fair. How'd you even know?
It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I have to lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry! Turned into an Ace Attorney. And so that only leaves one option.
I give up. Don't make me feel guilty.
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Wow! Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always.
I wasn't listening or anything. I was just something in my book.
Yuri, tell Dan to let me borrow some money.
Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution.
Ooh.
Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book.
I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. Doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you.
There's no way you could think that.
You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution?
Yeah.
What?
Retribution.
Sayori's not so good with the words.
It looks like... It hurt to say. That.
Still coming from you, Sayori? I guess that's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there?
No.
I think you guys are reading too much into this. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me.
But you wouldn't have come here if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them.
Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and crumbles on the desk. Pwap!
Yeah. Ow! What was... a cookie?
Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around.
Is this a miracle? Is it because I paid my retribution? My restitution? Oh, sorry.
Retribution.
Actually, that one's almost worked.
I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though.
Natsuki! That's so nice of you. I'm so happy.
Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it.
So good. I bit my tongue.
You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
No, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it?
Jeez. Bakers can't be choosers.
But yours is chocolate.
Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one?
Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me.
She gets out of her seat, goes behind Natsuki, and wraps her arms around her. Oh, jeez. I get it. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a... Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful Sayori trots away to safety.
Whoa.
Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori... Eh? Natsuki glances around. Monica is in the club room. Ugh. Where's Monica anyway?
Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today?
Not me.
Yeah, I haven't either.
That's a bit unusual.
I hope she's okay.
Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all.
Huh? You don't think that she has a...
I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined.
That's true.
Excuse me?
Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry.
Ah, there you are.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about?
Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway?
Well, my last period today was a study hall, so to be honest, I kind of just lost track of time.
That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least.
I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano.
Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica.
I don't really. I just kind of started recently. I always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. That's...
Monica looks at me.
Maybe once I get a little bit better, though, I will. Yay! That sounds... Oh, no.
That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Dan.
Monica smiles sweetly. Ah, I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I really love the chance to share once I'm ready.
I see. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I?
Not really. Blah, blah, blah. Internal monologue. Yuri's in her book. Natsuki's in the closet. And of course, we're going to spend our time reading with Yuri. Hey, Yuri.
Eh?
She's reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No. I was just kind of waiting for you.
Oh, if that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started?
Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first?
Not at all.
Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well.
Yuri stands up. I follow and watch her. She retrieves, blah, blah, blah.
Can you hold this for a second?
Sure. Yuri hands me a water pitcher. I'm going to plug this, or I'm sorry, that's you.
I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then we'll get some water.
She walks past me and settles the kettle down. I simply watch her movements. That's creepy. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical.
Okay, may I have the water pitcher, please? Thanks, I'll be right back.
I might as well walk with you.
Yeah, why not? Shall we go, then?
Yeah.
Where are you two off to?
Or Terry Crews next time.
Yeah.
Eh? We're just...
They have the same exact color hair, so it's like...
Yuri was going to make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher.
Okay. Sorry, I was just a little bit curious. That kind of a one-person job, isn't it?
That's...
Monica, please mind your own business for once.
Ooh.
Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Dan in club activities?
My mouth gapes.
I suppose there's nothing wrong with that.
Then let's go, Dan.
Yuri is getting possessive.
My.
What?
Oh my.
In the hallway, she puts her forehead against the wall.
I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that?
Yuri.
Something about the way she said that. It made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me?
No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that.
Dan, how come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me?
Because nothing you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions, and we can't always hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane.
No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that?
Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that?
Friend, you say? Dan? I really like you. Sorry, I really like being friends with you.
Hey, don't jump the gun.
I know, sorry.
Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. But I'm doing my best to make Yuri feel better. Anyway.
Yeah. Shall we go?
Yeah. Walk to the nearest water fountain. Once you fill the water pitcher, return to the classroom.
Dan, do you like oolong tea?
Yeah. Anything is fine.
Very well.
That felt like a joke setup.
I know, right? Get the teapot.
Yeah, sorry.
Probably.
I was caught off guard. Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others.
Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything?
Woohoo. In that case, you only even be more impressed.
Perhaps I will. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now.
Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed.
Notice me, senpai!
And I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. And it turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around, anyway.
That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much.
You're always worrying about me, Dan. It's very endearing.
Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. Watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us.
Dan, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today?
Ooh, scandalous. Yeah, why's that?
It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over my desk.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize.
No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly. I do my best to manage it.
Is that so? Wonder why that is.
It's most likely because my
Your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading?
Yes! I have terrible reading posture. So that's why I sit on the floor.
You okay there, Lambo?
I'm doing fine. We're good.
Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. Retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. We kept it hidden from Sayori's candy radar. Sit against the floor. As if in sync, we assume
Yeah. Holding sides of the book, even closer to each other.
I can't see too well.
Our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle.
Your teacup.
Yuri hands me my teacup, holding it with my hand. It's not holding the book. I end up in a position that makes it harder to focus, because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression. Okay. Put the teacup between my legs and fumble with a chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I really let go of the book and finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want.
That's okay. I won't take any.
Are you sure?
If I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages.
Oh, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad.
No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay?
Are you sure?
Of course.
She opens the book with both hands, blah, blah, blah. As a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, totally focused, I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closed her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks.
Did I just...
Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened.
Dan?
Sorry! I guess I shouldn't have done that.
Well, you were just helping. That's something that friends do, right?
I mean, not in this kind of context, but yeah, that's all it was.
Yeah. Then you don't need to stop or anything.
I see. The situation has gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return the book. She can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I'm nervous to take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips, but it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers.
This is gross.
Oh, fantastic!
Okay, everyone.
What? Yuri jolts back.
Time to share poems. Dan, you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, thanks.
Spell is abruptly broken.
I'll take care of the cups.
Yeah. In the end, we hastily clean up without as much as a word between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us has the courage to bring up. Do we have enough time to go through the poems?
Yeah,
Okay. Who do we want to start with, Yuri?
obviously.
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, let's see what you've written for today.
Do you like it?
Dan, this might be even better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques we're practicing.
Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Visibly swallows.
I'm not used to this.
Used to what?
I don't know.
It's fine. Take your time.
Yeah. Just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy.
Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Really? I don't believe it.
I really only write for myself, and besides, people would just laugh at me.
Do you really think that? Huh. Even your close friends?
Huh?
Anyway, do you want to share your poem you wrote today?
Yeah, I do. If it's with you.
It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. This was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an ordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of my bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware of the raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity. The raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much light off my cutting knife, that very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions on the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that it's gotten quite used that we've gotten quite used to each other. Mm-hmm. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. Yuri's crazy. Yuri's crazy.
She's not crazy!
She's insane.
No! What? Why? What makes you think that?
I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's.
I can see that. It's almost more metaphorical, or it's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. Lambo, what's this poem about?
I can't say it.
Really?
She has an interesting connection between carnal urges, murder, and eating bread. And so the whole idea that had just happened in the scene beforehand where you're feeding her chocolate
Yeah.
is like totally feeding into that, literally and metaphorically.
Almost like it was planned.
That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express my vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them.
Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean.
Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in more unusual hobbies.
Like murder.
It's those sorts of things I usually forced to keep to myself. You should keep them keep them to yourself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them.
Why do you keep them to yourself?
But because they're embarrassing and people would make fun of me. Do you have anything like that, Dan?
Well, yeah, I guess I do.
I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities, even if it's difficult sometimes, and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening. It's a lot. There really aren't many people like you, Dan.
Being a raccoon. That's exaggerating a little bit.
It's just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing, but now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling, and you're to thank for that.
It's nothing really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. Wow, jeez. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Next.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I like this one, Dan. There's some nice feelings in it.
I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's?
Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. That's not very... Oh, sorry.
It's not very helpful, you know.
Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. So that's just why I go by my heart. And if it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem.
I'm sure that's exactly how that works. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
Yeah, me neither.
Ugh. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought?
You want to write something for me? That's so sweet.
You're right. We're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point.
Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind.
Well, whatever.
Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems? Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet? Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy.
Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori.
Well, I like happy the most, but sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, that poem can give you the rain cloud a little hug. And make a nice happy rainbow.
Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic.
Yeah, it is. Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Dan. I should go write that poem down then. You can read my poem now, okay? I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams, little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like bundles of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger to pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. There's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottles on a shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, and bottles all in a row. My collection, lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day, night after night. More dreams, friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow off my little bottle caps. It doesn't feel like like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use more my friends to look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open up and in come my friends, and they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each other, friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. She's crazy! And that was actually a better poem than Yuri's, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this?
Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Oh, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic.
You've even gotten passionate about this. Or you've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah. Writing's the best. And I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
Don't get ahead of yourself. Natsuki or Monica?
Natsuki.
Well, I can admit that it's better than the last one. It's nice to see you're putting in some effort. Well, that's good. But I still don't like this at all. It's trying too hard to be serious. What do you mean by that? Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. It's going to just sound like you're forcing it unless you really don't suck at it. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're on Yuri's level. Don't tell me... Huh? You're not just trying to impress Yuri, are you? What are you talking about? And keep your voice down. You know Yuri would love this kind of... this angsty... Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean ugh. Looks like I'm in trouble. I am so done with you! Natsuki shoves the poem I handed her back over to me. Take your stupid poem. If you wrote for someone else, just don't show it to me. Ouch. Blah, blah, blah. We don't even get to read Natsuki's.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So, Monica.
Maybe she didn't write one.
Oh, no, she did.
Hi again, Dan. How's the writing going?
All right, I guess.
No, I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
I wouldn't count on that.
You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today?
Sure, here you go.
All right. This one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style?
Monica knows. I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented.
Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. It's a totally different person when she picks up a pen.
I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her.
Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on inside that head of hers?
I hope you don't mean that in a bad way.
No, of course not. I just meant that she didn't keep so much to herself. I wish that she didn't keep so much to herself. But still defending her like that. You must be pretty into her.
Eh? You completely misunderstood.
Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she already got a boyfriend.
Wait, really?
Yeah, fictional one anyway.
Oh.
It's kind of a hunch, but...
Well, there's not really anything wrong with that.
Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
All right, let's take a look.
The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating, waveform, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing vinyl on a pizza crust, an endless poem of meaningless. Load me.
What?
Is she also crazy, Lambo?
No.
She's not.
I just don't know. She goes, I mean...
You saying you can't understand her?
Yeah, it's impenetrable.
It's even more abstract than your last one, huh?
I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it.
No, I never said that. It's just that kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess.
I just kind of like playing with the space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise.
I see. Still hard for me to tell what it's about, though.
Sometimes asking a question is about... something asking about a poem is about... sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling. Or a conversation with the reader. Or putting it in that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Ooh. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game.
Oh boy.
You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this even the tip about writing? What am I even talking about?
Oh my god, she's become self-aware!
That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
I mean, we haven't saved our game yet, but we probably should soon.
Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone can come sit at the front of the room.
Is this about the festival?
Oh, sort of.
Ugh, do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
That's a concern of mine as well. I really don't do well with last-minute preparations.
Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Sierra has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event.
Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event.
Oh, sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing.
Performing?
Monica?
Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us is going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're not going to we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Zori's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time.
Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you?
Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea?
Well, no. It's not a bad idea, but I didn't sign up for this, you know. There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that.
I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that.
Guys? No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event, we each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. Yeah, that's right. And it's those reasons we're all in this club today. So you don't want to share that with others, to inspire them, find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it.
I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but... Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with.
All right. You. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri?
Sigh. I guess I don't really have any choice.
That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri.
This club is seriously going to be the death of me.
Foreshadowing.
Is it though?
Is it? I mean, it's a psychological thriller of some kind, right? It says it on the back of the game.
Yeah. But nothing psychological's happened yet, has it? The only thing that's been weird is you called all of them crazy except Monica.
Yeah. Monica's not crazy. The other three might be, though.
But Monica's the only one we can't date.
Well, then that's probably got something to do with it. Let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other.
No way!
Monica, this is too sudden.
If you can't recite your poem in front of the club, I'd expect to do it in front of strangers.
Oh no.
Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Nah, of course. Now let's see. And then,
Blah, blah, blah.
This is my podium.
The way they fly. Her inflection is pristine. Blah, blah, blah.
Wow.
Yeah. We applaud. Yay. Monica takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping that I set a good example. Are you going to go next, Sayori?
I'll go next.
What? Yuri's fired up all of a sudden.
Keeping her head down, blah, blah, blah. The poem is called You Can Do It, Yuri. Oh, sorry, that was... I'm sorry.
It's all good, it's all good.
It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye.
Blah, 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 blah. She does really good reading the poem.
Everyone's stunned.
Hi.
It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. So that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were all caught off guard. Must have forgotten.
Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing.
Sorry.
Sayori's next. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled.
Sayori!
It's a lot harder than I thought. How do you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I'll see. Okay then. She's reading. Feels like her soft voice is a perfect thing.
Serene and bittersweet. And there's that word, bittersweet.
Let's sing. I did it!
Good job, Sayori!
Even Dan liked it. I guess that's a good sign.
What does that even mean?
It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But IMDb, the other poem didn't work out quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of general delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. And the next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little bit more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know? Okay. So who's next? Natsuki.
Don't make me go before Dan. It's not like I compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Dan lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it.
Natsuki. So it's
It's
like
fine.
both characters at once.
Yeah, I know. It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. Stand for the poem, blah, blah, blah. Since I'm not... Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else.
Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. It's something that'll improve over time, though.
Yeah, maybe.
All right, then. It just leaves you, Natsuki.
Yeah, I'm going. She gets out her receipt to the poem. This poem is called... It's called... Why are you all looking at me?
Because you're presenting.
Anyway, the poem is called Jump. It's by David Lee Roth. Did he actually write that song?
Yeah, well, I mean, he wrote the, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
It's an in-house song.
Alright.
He sang on it, so.
Feel bouncy.
That wasn't so bad, was it?
Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again.
Oh, well. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people?
I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing.
That was a surprise, Natsuki. I think it'd be the other way around for me.
Well, that's just how it is, so...
Well, I'd guess in that case, you don't have much time to worry about for the festival. Or you won't have much. I want to thank everyone for coming. It might be hard, but I hope that you'll have an idea of what it's like now. And make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting.
Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead.
That's fine too. Doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised you're putting in all this effort for the club. Makes me really happy.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I knew the festival is coming up, so let's write poems for tomorrow as well. I've been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait.
I can do this. I can do this.
All right. Stand up. It's for the sake of the club. And impressing Monica. I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori?
Yep.
Look at you two, always going home together like that.
It's kind of adorable, isn't it?
Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it.
It must be a little nice, though.
Well, I'm supposed to respond to that.
It's okay, Dan. You don't have to say it.
Whatever, let's go already. Walk home. It was a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori?
Sorry, I was spacing out.
No wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to...
Sayori fumbles with her words.
Let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here.
Totally.
Walk home with Yuri?
Yeah.
Does that thought make my heart pound? I could feed her chocolate. I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down, so...
Isn't she so beautiful and smart?
That has nothing to do with what I just said.
You admitted it.
Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen.
Well, maybe. But I'd just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know?
Need you? Sayori, I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now.
Sorry.
Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you.
If you say so.
Conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. Alright. So, I'll let you guys know that we have one more day of poems, and then we have to prepare for the festival, and then we get to the ending. So, I think we have to close up here for now, don't we?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but we don't have to necessarily close up.
Okay. So we'll just...
Because they're going to repeat... what we just recorded is probably 2 episodes as it is, right?
Oh, yeah, at least.
Unless we, cut it down to, just the...
Yeah, to the good stuff.
Yeah.
I'm going to save it here.